Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to another Monday stream where, yes, we're just going to be chilling, chatting Earth Wars, talk about the last event, how we thought it was, talk about this coming week, things that I've been talking about with my alliance or my friends. Yeah, just basically just chilling out, playing the game a bit and talk to you guys and getting for a feel for, what you think of the game as it is right now and what you think of what's coming up and the previous weekend, basically. Yeah, just nice and chilled. So, yeah, I don't think we've got any crystals to crack this week. We had the shard crystals, but I was going to save them, but I thought it's not much of a crystal opening, just opening some shards. But we'll have a talk about that as well, and sort of my take on the event and things like that, and we'll have a bit of a crystal update where I'm up to and my plans as always. And yeah, we'll just have a bit of a chat. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's see who we've got with us in the chat. So we've got Penny Lancaster, Jason Rowley, Kill Cannon, Escla Hosse, Chris Lewis and Grind Time. Thanks for joining, buddies. We've got Chris Harmon, we've got Stay Puff. How's it going? Thank you for everyone being members. We just give away the $50 gift card to Kill Cannon last weekend. Super pumped that we could actually do that, and you know what, to be fair, I hope Kill Cannon didn't mind me doing this, or saying this, but out of all probably people that are members, like, he's one of the few people that probably actually need it, because likes the Grind Time and Atari. I mean, they're very, very high level players, and yeah, it's nice for them to win it, but Kill Cannon, from what I've been speaking to, has been putting it to good use, so I'm glad you won it, buddy, and enjoy. And don't forget, guys, the only way to be in with a shot of that is to be a platinum member. So our next platinum member giveaway will be at the end of October. So make sure you are a platinum member by then to be in with a chance of a $50 gift card. Jason Rose in the house as well. Thanks for joining. We've got E-Rods. Hola, how's it going? We got Chip Cox, Lord Avix, William Wilkinson. Some really familiar faces. Ronald Van Holland asking about HQ18. We'll have a bit of a chat about that as well. Charlie Plays, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Richard Trinder as well. Matt Pauly, thanks for joining. Yeah, it looks like Atari's staying because we haven't. We're not doing crystal openings. Looks like. But yeah, cool. Yeah, so $50 gift card was super cool. To give away, and yeah, everyone's a bit gutted Grind Time didn't win it, but fair is fair. I can never be accused of favoritism towards Grind Time. Definitely not, but it took it in good spirits, to be fair. But yeah, Kill Cannon, let us know about last weekend. Did you use a $50 gift card? What did you use it for? Who did you level with it? Did you buy a bundle with it? I know that's what I spoke to outside of the, in a private chat about it, but let us know in the chat how you've been going with it and what your plans are for it. But yeah, this past weekend, so I know that Labor Weekend is coming in America this weekend, so I know it's a big weekend for everyone there, and that was a big complaint about the event. So the event was 1.5 mil, and they've reduced it down to 1.25 mil. This coming weekend, which is fair enough, but I don't think they've reduced the rewards. I don't think. I might be wrong on that, but I remember Dale saying that they haven't really reduced it, and it's a good event. But I've said multiple times that it's not. They might, if they're going to do just shards in it, they might just do a 5-star event and forget the chance crystals, forget the chance bot, because it's very, very unlikely that you can obtain the bot. Very unlikely. I get it's good for some low level players, but low level players don't get enough crystals to maybe get it. But for me as well, the bot, it's been an absolute bit of a nightmare, to be fair. So from what I've seen in testing, an iteration came out, loads of feedback got given about 2 weeks ago, and then even I forgot it was a bank holiday Monday. I didn't even think about it, and so now the play testers and the apes have got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to kind of balance this bot. So I've said in the past that it is a warrior bot, it sort of makes sense, with a Bulkhead being as he is. But yeah, I'm not super pleased about it. I'm not excited for it. I know it's only a 4-star, but we can say that. We can say, oh, Wozza's not really keen on this because it's a 4-star. But then, we've got the likes of Let me have a look. Got the likes of Slingshot that leveled 51. You know, he's a recent bot. Leveled in straight up to 51. And yeah, I might even continue at 61 to be fair and put some spark into him. Really liking Slingshot. Really good. Good for those sort of combos and good for the MDS as it is right now. So, you know, a good bot. You know, there are some good bots out there, you know, that people will level. You know, Will wasn't that good, really. Wasn't impressed at all with Will. Optimus, no, not really. So, you know, these chance events, they've got to be good. You know, the bots have got to be good. And I'm not saying as good as 5 stars, but they need something. And Dale said they will look at it. But it's just, for me, it's a 5-star event, so. But last weekend was a bank holiday, a holiday weekend in England. So I literally did like 13k last weekend. There's no way I could have done 20k without spending, really. I'm not going to spend on a short event like that. Not really. Not got anyone to really level because few people in the cooker and stuff like that. Not some serious level anyway. I need, like, you know, I need to go 30-40k of points to do my leveling that I need. So I just thought it was a bit of a waste. So, and then next weekend is again, I don't know, I'm not too keen on the chance event, so I'm not going to bother. So I'll probably wait till the next big leaderboard event on something like that. But yeah, I'm glad they reduced it though for some people, but I get some people are, you know, well, if you keep it at 1.5 mil, people can do 1.5 mil. This has always been a bit of a weird thing for me. So alliances that go, it's not fair that it's 1.5 mil, and then it gets reduced to say 1 mil, and they go, oh, that's brilliant. But why don't you just stop at 1 mil in the first place? I don't understand that. I don't understand why an alliance can't just go, yeah, we're going to do 1 mil, guys. That's what we're going to do this weekend. And it's either because they're holding people back, or they don't want to push people. But obviously they've got a mix of people in the alliance, I feel like. They've got people that want to push and people that don't, and maybe it levels out. I'm not too sure, but I just don't get why an alliance can't go, listen, I'm glad for them. They could do 1.5 mil. We'll just do 1 mil. And get what we get, you know, we get a bit more than that, brilliant. But if you cap it off at a certain level, then no one is getting more than that, you know. But that's my take on it anyway. But yeah. So look in the chat, let's see what everyone's sort of saying. Penny Lancaster wants Ultra Magnus and Dazzle Strike. I did promise that about a week ago, so I will look at it tonight. I promise. Listen, that's what Mondays are for. If you got any requests, you want to see anything, guys, you want me to test anything, put it in the chat. I'll try and pick it up, and I will test it out. To be fair, Penny Lancaster's a couple of times, so it's well overdue. So I will try it tonight. I promise. Just make sure I start waffling. Just remind me later on. Just give you a heads up saying, don't forget Wozza. They said that I had an extra 5-star because it'll be the 100th bot to join the game. Yeah, but they're not. See, the thing, like, they should be like making a massive deal out of this, but they haven't. You know, all I've heard about is a little message on Discord saying about, you know, I'd making a huge deal like the 100th bot. You know, making a big event around it and everything, but I don't know. Escal Horses only ever got Gold Bug in the chance events. Wow, I've got a few. Yeah, I got Slingshot. Was Hound? Original Hound, a chance spot, I think. I think Smokescreen might have been as well. There was a few. No, it was a chance spot I got. I know that much. I can't remember. It's been that long ago, honestly. Yeah, I was just sort of. That's what a lot of people in place are sort of saying. It should be 149 crystals, and 150th crystal is guaranteed to be the 4-star, and I think that's fair. You know, if you're putting up 1.5 mil. As an alliance, I think that's fair for a 4-star. But I think the problem is that they still overrate the 4-stars and their worth, and that's the problem, really. Yeah, Tyrus has put as well, the new combiner is not right. Yeah, it's definitely not right. It's stupidly powerful to the point where it's pretty much taking HU18 out on its own. It's just not balanced at all. But like I said, the 8s have been on holiday this weekend, and then they're busy doing something. But you know, there's a lot of things like you can't sort of leave bots in the background. You know, for me that's, you know, if they can't do ability 11, they can't do all these. The least they've got to do is make sure these bots are coming out right and gathering the feedback and making iterations and changes. But you know, we'll get the bot for 2 weeks, we'll hear nothing, and then all of a sudden they're trying to make 2 iterations in the last week, and it's just so quick, it's so hard to test. You know, they need to be better. You know. But when we war on the test, I'm using Skyway. Easy 300. Penny Lancaster, what level 20? Yeah, at level 20, obviously. But yeah, it's not going to be that way, I promise you. It's not. It's just not balanced at all. Not at all. Titan Assault still not fixed either. You know, I've got myself, oops, wrong one. Up to the 4-star level 15, and I'm going to hang about there, and I might actually go past that and then get to the next one, and I'm going to wait and see if they fix it or not, see what happens. But yeah, I don't know what to do, because it might go either way. I might as well try and get past it, to be fair, because if I can get past it, I can get past it. But if they fix it and I can't, and no one can, then I've sort of lost out on it. So it might be worth doing Titan Assault before they fix it, because you know what apes are like sometimes. But yeah. And then a quick update on everything else. So yeah, we've got Six got at 6111. We've got Minerva at 6110, and we've got Hot Rod, sorry, not Hotspot. Hot Rod going up to level 41, so it'll be 51 soon. I'll be getting him to 61, so all the 5-stars pretty much get taken to 61 quite quick. We've got Nor coming up to 50 close by, Sunstreaker's 51, and then Dynabot's coming up the rear in 45. Like I said, I don't really need Dynabot as such, not a big fan. But yeah, that's sort of my projects. And then crystals wise, so we finally got back up, which I said we would, back up to 5,000 shards again. You know, quite quickly. You know, we pulled Hot Rod and said, you know, a couple of thousand short, I think it was, of 5-star shards to get to 5k, and we literally got them. So, you know, we've got a 5-star in the bank now. So once we get to, you know, maybe 8 to 10,000, then we'll consider pulling another 5-star again. You know, but next month's battle pass, or Sire Pass, what do we call it, it's going to be combat shards, so we'll have a combat crystal to open next month, with obviously doing a little giveaway. So yeah, can't wait for that. Debating which bundle to go for. I'm still in a few minds. Still want flak. That's never getting touched, let's be honest. Probably not, no. So it's more like, do I wait for a trip up as a 5-star? I love trip up, but you might be getting crystal by then. So Sport and Rat Trap, amazing. So yeah, that's coming next month as well. Chris Harmon did 285 in his war against 1. That's a good score, Chris. It really is. That's what the likes of Psyops would sort of get, the top guys. So yeah, really impressive score, bud. Honestly, I know Chris has got a lot of good bots, but yeah. But yeah, it's a good score, bud. It really is. Anything, I'd say 250 plus in primary hard is a good score. So yeah, well done. See, Penny Lancaster's put such a disappointment in with Prime Rush. Yeah, it didn't follow the Prime Rush, but I presume they'll fix that. But outside of that, it's absolutely amazing. I love him. Honestly, I've chased a 4-star, so I chased a 4-star the last couple of weekends and finally got him. I'm not going to say how many crystals I've bought to get him. But, where's my, there it is. So yeah, I've just got triple up as 4-star, took him straight to level 8 and put him straight in my war team. And yeah, well, that's the thing. If he stays in the group, that's part of your pathing as a walk team. You know, he should stay with the group. He'll always be near one of your bots who path him right. If you always path your bots together and always path them the right way, then yeah, he will stay with your team. But let's be honest though, if he's wandering off, then chances are your other bots are wandering off, and if they're wandering off, then you've got a problem. So, well, yeah, cool. Let's do a few battles, get some Titan XP in. Cool. Grand time. Which episode of Transformers is this music from? None. None at all. So yeah, I was talking to Chris Lewis recently. But talking to a few people about, you know, event teams and free to play and how to do that quite effectively and stuff like that. So what I tend to do is I tend to run multiple teams and tend to set up So teams around the battle pass. This is my air team. See, I've got 3 jets in there. So when that pops up, it says beat a base with 3 air class bots. Then I've got that. If it says beat a base with 3 times the silver bolt, and I've got that in there as well. And, we'll try and do that. That's my gunner one with 3 gunners. So I've got another one with 3 warriors somewhere as well, I think. And yeah, things like that. So yeah, I try and sort of set these up around the battle pass really. As well, so I'll try and set them around 20-21k. And like I was saying to Chris, you've sort of have a bit of synergy. Have an AoE bot in there, have a one-shot in there, have an outpost popper in there, at least 2 tanks, maybe 3 if you can, and then some kind of healing in there as well. And you tend to get through quite well then. It's quite easy. If you can get Zone 14 teams to 21k, then it's a rollover. It's pretty much guaranteed to beat any Zone 14 base, even during events. It's only when you put a Titan on there it gets crazy, but then you can just drop 1 or 2 bots and sort of power level a bit. So, Just Elite, thanks for joining. How's it going? Just asked if they had to use nose cone. Oh, disaster. So, gonna get rid of these on this side because the Titan will take these out on this side. William Wilkinson got Amalgamus instead of Micronus. Amalgamus is good. Still a good call. Really good call. I won't be disappointed in that, bud. It's good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Just Elite. I'm good, brother. I'm alright. Been a busy weekend, like I said, in work. Really busy weekend, but we're over it. Tyrus hit the nail on the head there as well. The flaw to Amalgama says we only get 1. That is huge, honestly, like, because it's so hard on what to put Amalgamus on because there's so many bots that it's just really well with. You've got Impactor, you've got Laser Optimus, you've maybe even got Swoop if you haven't got his G1 core. Oh god, you've got likes of Strafe and Sentius and oh, honestly, so many bots that Amalgamus can work on. And I'm sure there's people in the chat right now that are looking. People going like this bot as well. Yeah, you could sit here all day. And there you go. Grant has what, Twin Twist. Chris Hammond's put the warrior perks in tech gear. Awesome. I'm not a big fan of warriors other than Rook, really. Sea spray with Amalgamus? No. No. I don't think he is. I don't think he's better than a VM core. Does Sea Spray transform halfway through his ability? Do you lose that damage at the end? I don't know. No, I would rather have a VM core and use Amalgamus on a better bot. I think it's a bit of a waste on Sea Spray, to be fair. I really do. Should be able to buy more Prime cores. I'd just buy 10 Alpha Trions. Even though I can only have 8 in my team, I'd buy 10 Alpha Trions. I get that putting Amalgamus on Sea Spray for leveling maybe to heal him, but no. I would always put VM on a damage gunner, and I would always put an enhanced ordnance on a jet that does damage. Not obviously blades, because even just a bit of damage is more hack. But yeah, just to make sure they can one-shot. I mean, that might change with HQ18, but yeah, you never know. Jason Rowley's put, you're finally leveling Optimal Optimus. I get all my 4 stars to level 50, 51. All of them, no matter what. Some quicker than others, but yeah, they all get leveled up regardless. Yeah, pop that up there. Oh, great. Atari reckons an EO core and SG Jetfire, but their respective cores in Jetfire and Firefly. Yeah, obviously if the G1 core does the same for damage, then yeah. I'm just glad you finally got that Jetfire core, bud. I was almost getting tired of trolling you about it. Blotton Koala, I can't even pronounce his name. Why do they bring these bots out that I can't even pronounce their name? They had Kikadakon, didn't they? And now they got Koalagon. Like, Coelagon, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but not too sure they'd be good with Amalgamous though. You know, you need a high damage bot for it to take advantage, so, and both of them bots, I mean, yeah, Coelagon, Coelagon, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he'd be good at Amalgamous, but not Blot. It does enough damage Blot for Amalgamous, really. I can't contemplate how many dupes it took to get that core. I know, bud. I know. I know we joke about it, but I did feel a bit sorry for you. I think even I complain on your behalf, saying this is not good enough. This ain't good. We need to change this. And they have improved it, to be fair. They have got it. It has got better. But you know, it's not right that you've got to buy so many crystals of what you've already got to get a G1 core and not get it. You know, it's crazy, crazy. Jason Rowley, he's surprisingly good. It's surprising that you're saying that. I just don't know. It's just that his passives are right, but that surfing monkey ain't for me. See, World too, absolutely awful. 11 to 51, but absolutely awful. Ben Lancaster, I'm tired of building prime core shards. Oh, don't cash them in. Don't wait. I still think there'll be new cores for HU18. I really do. I think they'll bring some new cores out. I think we might even see a new defense, maybe. It'd be interesting if they did. I'd be interested to see what it was. I've said multiple times, they can't just bring out a flat increase in HP and DPS. It needs something different. So I think the MDS was a massive success. I think it's one of the best things they've brought to the game in a long time. It was well overdue, and I'm interested to see what they do next with it then. Whether the MDS will get a HP upgrade anytime soon, whether they'll leave it flat and upgrade other things. I'm interested to see if they bring out a new defense and how that will operate, and what they're going to do with points. Are they going to massively increase wall HP? Because we actually said that wall HP is not high enough, and the apes said we purposely left it quite low. People are timing out for HU16, so are they going to bump that book back up again? So, you know, a lot of questions unanswered, but only time will tell. DDX said a couple of streams back, the apes said they have no plans for prime core shards. I'll have a look at that, because I believe they did a while back. So we'll see. We will see. We'll see. But I'll be honest with you, I don't use them. Because like Penny Lancaster said, you just get death pulls and awful ones, so. As Clark said, your Beast Wars prejudice is showing. It's not Beast Wars prejudice, because I was saying this, so although I'd like to see some bots in the game, so there are some G1 bots I would like to see. You know, like this guy's still there to remind me, you know. You know, and likes are Beachcomber and Brawn and, you know, bots that aren't headmasters. But whether I level a bot or not is nothing to do with nostalgia. You know, if I level a bot, it's because it's good. Simple as that. When I chase 5 stars, I mean, if I really didn't want Hot Rod, then I wouldn't have got him, because I can't stand Hot Rod, really. Yeah. But, you know, he's a good bot in the game, so I want him. Simple as that. You know, if that was the case, I would go and chase Optimus to the ends of the earth. You know, I'd probably even be a con. But I'd level my cons maybe. But, you know, I don't level bots on nostalgia. So, yeah, I want bots to see the bot come to the game for nostalgia. But in terms of leveling, like, you know, I'm not gonna not level the bot because it's a Beast Wars bot or because it's something else. I'll complain about it. I won't not level it though. If it's a good bot, I'll complain about like, oh, Beast Wars bot. But you know, if it's a good bot, I'll level it regardless. You know, hence why Cheetos, you know, was my first bot to be maxed. So, is it? Oh, really? Cry time. Well, my best friends, uncles, sisters, brothers, mothers, aunts, grandpas, great grandson told me the apes were going to do something. And I bet if you actually followed that trail, you'd end up at your sister still. Sorry, I think that's a bit out of order, really, but it's grind time. I'm putting it. No, it was good last night. So me, grind time, and Chris Lewis were having a bit of a chat late last night. The other night, we were just, you know, I think both of them had finished the event pretty much, or you know, Chris Lewis had done most of the event. I'd just finished work. I was tired and said that, you know, I'm just gonna come home, fancy a chat, and then yeah, we got together and had a bit of a chat. It was a good chat. We talked everything, difference between America and England, not Britain, England. We talked about obviously the game and that, and you know, our alliances and this event and future events. It was a good chat. We'll talk shortly about something else we talked about as well. And yeah. Seven steps to Kevin Bacon. Can't tell my daughter enjoyed the chat. Yeah, his daughter enjoyed it. Yeah, it was cool. It's good to you know, chat with your daughter. Victory started was skipped the weekend. Oh, won't go that far. I mean, 13k was pretty easy to do. You know, just about 5 runs of cells before and after work. But you know. And the tower is trying to pretend he's a leech. Ah, you're far from that. Yeah, I won't say I skip events. Obviously, some events are more active than others. Depends on the weekend, but especially bank holidays and Christmas. I mean, every Christmas I message my commander and say, listen, I'm good for wars, but events, I'm going to be doing like 10k every event for 2-3 weeks. You know, and I said, listen, you want to put me down for a few weeks, I'm fine with that. I get it, that's my lifestyle, my choice, you know. But it's busy, it's non-stop. I tell you what though, this soundtrack's better than Transformers soundtrack, I'll tell you that much. And yeah, I am talking about a Linkin Park song that was awful. I know, sacrilege, I know, but I love Linkin Park, but that Transformers song was pretty, yeah. Atari, you're way off base there, bud. Way off base. Oh, not the 86 soundtrack, Grant. No, obviously the 86 soundtrack's amazing. But, yeah. But yeah, so as I said earlier about chatting last night, so I talked to Grind Time, he's from his base design, and I was like, "What's Twin Twist? How's Twist going?" He's like, "Level 61." It's like, "Put him in Outpost. Put him in." He's like, "Yeah, I'll get him maxed out." I was like, "No. Put him in now. Put him in." And it's a bit like, I don't know. I was like, honestly, like, trust me. Put him in an Outpost. And then he beat his base with Twin Twist, not in there without a combiner. I was like, right. And we sort of filled about with it, did a few edits, and then his team got like annihilated by Twin Twist. I mean, Chris was laughing. It's like, wow. Twin Twist is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Honestly. Yeah, I agree, Jason Rowley. It won't be the same, will it? It never will. That is Twin Twist at 51. Oh my days. Get him leveled, mate. Get him leveled ASAP and put him in an Outpost. I'll go this way and then let the Titan do its work on the other side. Stay pushed, I can attest. Honestly, he is. Honestly, if you're sitting on Twin Twist, you need to seriously consider not sitting on Twin Twist. William Wilkinson can't wait to try out SG Jetfire. Yeah, it's good, but a bit expensive, but it's good. Oh, he's a good Atari. He is good. Look at me, even leveling Dust up. That says it all. If I've got Dust up on one of them teams, it'll show that I do not care about what bot's in there. I really don't. How would you equip Twin Twist for... What? Are you getting mixed up with... What? You get mixed up with the combat. So that is trip up. I've not got a 4-star actually, so that goes out to 3-star. And Twin Twist. If I can find it. Jesus, I've got to delve into all these 3-star. That is Twin Twist. What go on combat? Combat wise, I don't think it's just a high HP combat really. I think core wise, obviously Amalgamous, but on defense, maybe even Death Pulse on defense, maybe, or yeah, just something. Depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to run a time trap, then obviously put Death Pulse on it, maybe. But yeah. Carl Lopez, do we know if Rage Scythe still plays? I don't know, but I do remember him. I think he's even a tester for a while, I think, wasn't he? Could be wrong, but yeah. I'm not too sure, but not too sure. And like I said, I put Pokemon on him. Yeah, I'm going to be testing that Hot Rod thing in a minute as well a bit more, because I want to do some more tests. I want to know what happens if you pop Hot Rod and another bot out of an outpost. Will he put the Matrix on that other bot? Can we make him do that? Because that would be good. If you could sort of make him and another bot in an outpost. invulnerable for like 15 seconds. That'd be pretty cool. So I want to look at that on test server. And then Penny Lancaster, we will look at Ultra Magnus and Dazzle Strike, just for you. But I'm still not convinced. Got on the wrong side, I popped an outpost, I didn't need to. Just realised. I was shot the other day. I can't believe the blue is 3 ability points plus 3. That is crazy cheap. No wonder everyone complains about him. I mean, I complained about him, but that's before I even knew it was 3 plus 3. It's even worse. It seems like Atari's tried him. Says he put the mixture on, but it's very rare and usually hits the fence. Timing doesn't work well. Botting out possibly more invisibility when it pops. Yeah. That was my fear. That was my fear. These rollers, did they ever make target masters? I asked them this and they said they have. That combats are target masters. Because there is some combats that are target masters, like Spoil Sport. But, you know, there's no headmaster still. So, well, what's my slingshot team? Who do I want to level now? Who could have put in there? Let's put Nor in. So I could do with that. Getting him up. William Wilkinson studied the core for 4-star Snapple Dragon. Snapdragon. He was just rejuvenated. I'm just keeping him alive because he struggles for health. So yeah, I know Atari headmasters would be amazing. You know, so I'll do this battle and I'll talk about headmasters, my idea that I pitched to him, and they were having none of it. They were having none of it. Sorry, wow. Braden Melton, I think I've got that right, I hope. How's it going? Thanks for joining, bud. Yeah, I remember you saying that in the in Discord, Atari, that you only run like 2 squads and that, but yeah, so I sort of run teams like this. Just helps get through battle pass easier. Just to, I do a run, and I go away for a couple of hours, and then I come back. And then, yeah. I believe as well, Yanis is gonna have a look at my my Burnout video that I'm gonna post this week. So I did cover it in one of my streams, but watch out for that coming this week, guys. And apparently Yanis is a bit interested in what my thoughts were and what people's thoughts were on that video. So. We'll wait and see. I think he is concerned with Burnout, you know, but he's just a bit, you know, how to sort of address it, because I don't want to ruin the economy of the game, so I kind of get it. But, you know, my whole thing about that is, no matter what you do, it's a bit hard with Cybercoin, so I get you have to be cautious with that, but no matter what you do, you just make things more expensive. So if they make it so that, you know, the Zen is more available, then for HU18, just make it 20% more, you know, expensive. So you need more Zen. So yeah, you can get more Zen as much as you want, but then you make it, you know, harder to get. So I just don't see, you know, I thought it was simple game mechanics. You know, supply and demand. You know, if demand is low and supply is high, then you know, you create a demand. That's just simple economics. Not just game economics, but that's simple economics in general. You know, you create demand for something and people want it. You got to create that demand. Yeah, same Atari. I've been with my wife for 22 years, 23 years coming up. So yeah, long time. Yeah, so my idea for headmasters was that, so say you had Hardhead. So I love Hardhead. So Hardhead in tank form, you would have the tank and his bot. Yeah, so Hardhead would, in that sense, he would be more like a warrior. So really high HP and low DPS. And then my idea was that you could transform him, and the head goes onto the headmaster, and they transform into a bot, and then it switches round. They'd have more DPS and less HP. So yeah, I know it'd be quite hard to program because the bot's changing HP and health mid-battle, but I think that'd be really cool, you know, because you can have a tank and all of a sudden you think, right, I need a bit more DPS, and you could transform him, and you know, I mean like that. So like it with a Triple Chain, we've got two abilities. You have an ability and a transform icon. So one icon would be his ability, whatever ability you can give him, whatever you want, doesn't matter. You know, you could just shoot a rocket or something. But then the other button changes him, transforms him. I thought that would be pretty cool, but you know, it never got any traction. But maybe we should put it in the suggestion box. Get some people to latch onto that, because I think that'd be really cool to play. You know, to be able to switch between a tank and a high DPS bot, and you can use them either way. Probably pretty cool. Tyrus put next year I've got to take her to Europe. Matt Polly's put take her to Manchester, she'll love it. Yeah, just slot that in there and come and meet me, bud. I think we should go to Manchester. You know, it's the capital of culture. It's not. You know, no, it's a good place, Manchester, but yeah. Oh, ROFL Bozo, thanks for the donation, bud. Appreciated. But yeah, anyone's thinking about donating, guys, honestly, become a platinum member instead. Honestly, you get a, you know, at least you go in with the, you can get a chance to go in for the draw then. You know, for the $50. So what, $9-10 a month, something like that. So yeah, if you are thinking about donating, guys, honestly, become a platinum member instead. It's a lot better value. At least you get something back from it. But honestly, I do appreciate the donation, but I really do. Thanks. Sorry, I'd go Manchester to see a game. Yeah, I'll take it to a game. Obviously, it's got to be Manchester City. Won't go to a Manchester United game. No one wants to see that rubbish. Oh no, grind time. You're knocking me sick. There's always one stupid yank in every chat. We talked about this last night as well, how most English people, if you ask this and where you're from, like, if we say British, it's for the other person's benefit, not ours, because I don't call myself British, I call myself English. Yeah, I have a British passport, but I think it comes down to football. I was saying it's grind time in sports that, you know, to sport, you have England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, and there's a massive competition there. You'll find, if you say to someone from Scotland, where are you from? They'll say I'm Scottish, whereas an American ass, they might say Scottish, but yeah, I think they probably say Scottish to prefer. They don't like the English. The Welsh don't like the English. The Irish don't like the English. And because of that, I don't think we like any of them, really. Oh, hit some more Battle Pass stuff. Yay, we got a total Spark Crystal. That was well worth the effort. Oh yes! We've reached 20k medals. So the story behind this is that last November I was on, I think it was 8,000 medals or something. Something crazy low like that. And I was like, you know what? It's getting embarrassing how low I am. So I was like, right, I'm gonna make an effort to go up in the medal ranks. So yeah, finally got to 20k medals. On to 25. So I normally get about what? Let me have a look. Let me have a think. What? 30, 60, 90. About 150, 200 medals a week, something like that. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, maybe about 250 a week medals wise. So what? Another 10 weeks, another couple months, and then we should be at 25k hopefully if we keep getting the medals at the amount we're getting now. But yeah. Atari can see the Empire State Building out of his window. I presume that means. Yep, been there. Wasn't what I thought it'd be. I don't know. Bit weird. It's not what I imagined. Maybe it's my experience, I don't know. It was like, we went in the front door, we went up in a lift to a floor, then it was like a foyer. Then we went another lift. And that took us to where all the metal detectors are and the checks. Then we went up another lift. Then we queued. Then we went up another lift. Just seems to be like lift upon lift upon lift, and then the roof. And that was it, honestly. There was nothing else. Go on, Zor! I think Soundwave will win this, but. I'm going to help Zara out. Come on, let's try and save Zara. What the hell? Where are they going? Well, I need to kill her because I'm not getting stun locked. I hate when that happens. I'm trying to make it so we don't pop the outpost, but I don't think that's going to happen. No, it ain't. Oh, we'll take this out. Yeah. Base down. People in the chat talking about places in America, and I've not got a clue where they are, apart from hearing them in films or teams like Yankee Stadium. I've heard of that, but yeah, I ain't got a clue. Let's so what we're gonna do now. Let's go on the test server. So just to show something dead quick, just to pick a point. So Titan XP. There, so just for oh no, wrong one. So just on those runs there, so we've got 1,300. So literally about 5 of them runs, and I'm done with my Titan XP for the week. And it takes, like I said, what, half an hour, something like that. So very easy to get Titan XP. Very easy. Don't ever leave yourself short, guys. Getting warm for some reason. Oh, 600 skill points, 1 million Titan Spark. That'll do. It's because we're going to be in a war soon, so eventually. I mean, I've charged this twice already. But best charge to get ready for war. So, we were doing some testing on a test server with Hot Rod. So where's the other outpost? So let's see if we can use Cup to pop Hot Rod at the same time as the bot and see if Hot Rod will use a blessing on Streetwise. Not the best bot, but hey. We want Cup, don't we? Let's put Cup in. Cup to the dub. Where's Cup? Where is Cup? Where is Cup? Where is Cup? Where is Cup? Oh, it's 4 star. Why am I looking at 5 stars? What an idiot. 4-star Cup. Oh my god, I've got so many maxed out bots that I can't even find Cup now. There he is. Doesn't matter what we put on him. Let's have a look. I know what time is put, so I'll put in the chat, but I want to have a look for myself. Because, you know, people once told me that putting Megatron on Star Saber does extra damage on the way to target. It took me about 3 years to convince people that wasn't the case, but people still believe that even now to this day, honestly. But, yeah, let's have a look. Yeah. So he's blessed the nearest one again. Calvin's, you're looking at 5-star Cup, we need one. Right, let's do a bit of staggering. I just want to see if it's possible. So if we pop Hot Rod after the other bot, what happens if we pop that one first and then that bot is the nearest? What happens then? Move everything away from the outposts. That's where I'm going with this, Tari. I want to see where the sort of, you know, the the precipice is of, you know, where and, you know, how far it needs to be in different sort of situations, just so I know for base design. So if we go like this, so if we go Cup, so there we go. So if we pop this there. So that's Streetwise popped. Then we pop Hot Rod. Let's see. Right, so there. Right, so now he's popped the bot. So, if you did it that way, that would work. Right, now let's try something else. Chris Hammond, no, I'm on a full PC desktop, mate. I don't really like laptops. Not a fan. Right, let's try something. Let's try something. Let's try this. That's just killing me. There we go. Okay, so let's try this. This is the other idea that I've got. Yes. Well, I wonder if Hot Rod would protect a resource building. I wonder. Calvin's put, can I test troop deployment type? Oof, I don't have many cons on test server, I'm not gonna lie. If it's a particular bot, I can have a look for maybe for next Monday, and it might be something we can sort of look at. But if it's a thing, I don't know. Ah, so there it has hit streetwise. So as long as you pop the other bot first, then it will protect the other bot. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think so, Calvin. I mean, I have used cons in the past, and I don't think so. I don't think they really do delay that much. That it's that noticeable anyway. Let's take these away a minute. And let's put these up there. Out of the way. Do a bit of jigging base design wise. Where's the resource building gone? It's not symmetrical now, is it? It's not symmetrical. No! Why is it gone? Why is it not symmetrical here? What's missing from there? That's not good. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. I've got no of these somewhere. I don't know where. Am I going blind? I've got a harvester somewhere, haven't I? Ally harvester hiding somewhere. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, it's there, that's why. Oh my god. It's going blind for a minute then. So yeah, if you put a hot rod in an outpost, and the other outpost is closest by and pops first, it will protect him, but you have to be just cautious. Pop at the same time, then it won't protect him, but if it pops slightly off, just by a split second, then it will. So yeah, good to know. Good to know. Right, and Penny Lancaster asked us to check out Ultra Magnus with Dazzle Strike. I'm not sure what it was a test though. Is it his pathing it changes or? No, wrong call. Dazzle Strike. So if we're gonna do it, let's go get the 5-star. Right? Dazzle Strike is weird. Try to think what's it got here. Crystals. So yeah. Patch 4. Yep. It's not as exciting when you're on a test server. What? What? Oh god, what's that? I've got 2 lots of... I was like, fire driving that batch? That's what I want. I want sports boat out of that batch. That's what I want. Never works like that though. When we get the test server, it does not work like that on live. See, I actually want Dazzle Strike, and it's the last one I get. Well, I'll guarantee when I don't want him on live, it'll be the first one I get. You see, you can't write this, can you? You can't write it. Ugh, scroll. Honestly, 3 out of 4 chance of getting him and don't get him. Typical. Dazzle Strike. I love that skid button. Love it. So Penny Lancaster, if you're still in the chat, let me know how you use Ultra Magnus and what sense do you solo with him, just in your war team, or because I think you can put Desert Strike on anyone, but you won't really notice much, I think, in your war team. If it helps him solo, then obviously you'll see a big difference, but I don't know. I'll level Ultra Magnus a bit as well. I've got passed that Ultra Magnus actually. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, 7 replays. I'm looking at a quick look at it this week, and then if I notice anything like that's worth looking at and worth mentioning on the stream, then I'll take a look. But I'm still on the boat of this guy is absolutely awful. Where's he going? Where's he going? What's going on here? What the hell? That was weird. So I'm literally going to put a maxed out 5-star on him. And we'll see what it does. So it increases normal damage, which is alright, yeah. Dazzles enemies. And then that's like obviously Lionize and comes alive. But nah, I'm not too keen on bots that do that. So let's have a look at Ultra Magnus then. Let's put Ultra Magnus in there. What to find him first among this it's so hard without the pictures to find someone. So yeah, it's 6511 power core wise. We'll put Macronos on to keep him alive, I think. Yeah. I'll even take it on normal mode. I won't go hard mode. I won't go hard on him. Let's take him into normal Prime League. See how he fares. See how he gets on. So let's it's his range I don't like. Look, it's too far back. His range is short. He can't get in range of anything. He's past different than everything else. Look, he can't even one-shot the shield gen. You could put whatever you want on this guy. I don't think it's going to be good. Yeah, I don't know what you're seeing, Penny Lancaster, honestly. I don't see how his pathing changes. Because his pathing's still the same there. So the difference probably is, the problem is that Ultra Magnus has similar range to what Jets have. So, I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't see what you're seeing in it at all. It's a really awful bot and it's a really awful combat. I just don't see how that combo works. Because it doesn't change the range of him. It doesn't change how he behaves. So, pretty awful. Yeah, I know, Penny Lancaster, I know. Yeah, hit your pod Discord. I'll have a look at it, but yeah, I'll take a look. I'll give you some feedback on if it does change anything or not. But yeah, I'm not too sure really. I'm not too sure how it's gonna behave. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. Like I said, there's not much happening in the game tonight, really. Waiting for Titan Assault. But tune in this Thursday, as always. Hopefully, we will have the new bot. So we're gonna be showing the new bot, showcasing him. Hopefully, have some more information about combiners and about Titans HOAT maybe. Dale's been sort of like leaking bits of information. So come and join me on Thursday, same time as every other stream, guys. Come and join me then. And thanks for everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Coming playing the game with me and just having a chill and chatting. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. And before we go, I'm going to give out a few codes. So we normally give out the codes for the first few in the chat, but I'm going to give a few codes out today. So I can't not give one to Bozo. So Bozo, ROFL Bozo, hit me up. I'll give you a code, but I'm going to give some of the guys that are most active in the chat. So obviously, I'll give one to Penny Lancaster. Obviously, Atari's been chatting all night. Chris Harmon as well. Grind Time's been chatting a lot as well. Calvin, you could have a code as well. Who else? Matt Poley and William Wilkinson. So all you guys, if you hit me up on Discord, I will get you a code. The one time I don't donate, you get a code anyway, Grind Time, just to be inactive in the chat. But no, thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate those that are here still at the end as well. And yeah, hit me up on Discord for a code. And I'll see you on Thursday, guys. Alright, thanks for tuning in and peace out.